G'day folks, how you going? It's Brad here from the Headshot Guys. Today I'm going to talk really quickly about tethering. Now, some of you might be saying, what the hell is tethering? Well, tethering, I use it every single day. Every time I do a shoot, I tether my camera to my computer. Now, basically what that means is I have a tethering cord. It's orange because it's visible, and in your crowded, busy studio with cords going everywhere, you tend not to stand on it, trip over it, that sort of stuff. So one end goes into the camera, the other end goes into the computer. If I plug that in now, I use a program called Lightroom, which allows me to tether. Now I'm going to show you my screen. So basically there's my desktop. I'm going to bring up Lightroom. There's Carlo from a recent shoot that I did. So in this situation, I'm going to go to, I don't want to do that. I want to go to here, tethered capture. Really important in Lightroom. It's under File, tethered capture, start tethered capture. Basically, it brings up another little screen here with your settings. And it allows me to give the session a name. For this particular purpose, I'm calling it test. It allows me to number, and it tells me where I can put, so I can choose where this particular folder is going to go. I've got it going to an external hard drive called tethered, and I click OK, and that is starting to detect what I've shot recently. So basically it gives you my settings up here. It tells me what the camera is, the shutter, the aperture, the ISO, the white balance. So basically what happens is if I take a picture, if I capture an image with my camera, which I've just done then, I can effectively bring up that image directly onto the screen. So now what that means is that if you could imagine this as Cody, if she was in my studio, that she would see this image immediately. Well, actually I would see this image immediately and be able to effectively coach her into a better expression. So if we go back to my mate Carlo before, where we can see the images that I shot of him, you can see how many I shoot in a session, and this allows him and myself to effectively make the tiny little incremental changes we need to make within his own expression. So for me, it's all about the expression, or effectively his expression, and being able to coach him into expressions that make him look as good as he can possibly look in relation to what he wants to say to his particular clients. So Carlo was in here a couple of weeks ago. He's an actor. He's obviously looking to build his acting portfolio, and these are the images that I captured of him. These are obviously the other images that you saw. They were all of his images. We sat there at the end of the session and we narrowed it down to these ones. He chose, in the end, he chose 11 images. The black and white ones are simply copies of these other images that I shot, and I just converted them to black and white. I love black and white at this stage, so you can see the difference in colour in black and white. But he was able to see these images on a 32-inch screen as opposed to a 3.5-inch screen on the back of the camera. So that is the beauty of tethering. Obviously, it's very effective. I very rarely will shoot nowadays without tethering. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's all you get from me. That's it. I'm Brad from the Headshot Guys. That's tethering. If you have any questions, need to know more, let me know. These cords are available from any of your good camera shops. I think I bought this one from Ted's maybe, but you should be able to buy them online as well. They're not hellishly expensive, maybe 20 bucks. You then obviously need a program to be able to effectively capture or effectively tether. I use Lightroom. There are plenty of other programs out there that will also allow you to immediately view view your images on the screen. So that's all you get from me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.